Alright YouTube, I'm back. After that little catastrophe on the roof, we were trying to raise the roof up with our 4x4s on the jacks. That's all we were using was 2 jacks and blocked up 2x4 or 4x4s to push the roof. Wasn't working, so we came up with this idea with the scaffolding. I set up this side here, used the railing to get me up there, used the cross braces to push that second piece up since I couldn't get the other half in. Set it on some 4x4s on the stands, basically doubled it up, used the leg adjustments, tied them to the ceiling rafter, and used the leg adjustments to push up on the roof. Worked out pretty good. Put these 4x4s and tied them back to this other scaffolding. Got them braced up a lot better. Got them stacked up and got them a lot higher. So that's what our problem was the first time. We didn't have them up high enough, and was able to get a lot better push on this roof, a lot evenness push, and worked out pretty good. I'll get up there and I'll show you what I'm dealing with. Alright, I'm up here on the scaffolding. So this is what we did. That's one of the adjustments for the legs, which basically turned it upside down and used it for a jack. Got it attached to the roof ridge right there. Screwed that plate so it didn't turn off and fall off the deal. Built a plate on top of this 4x4, set the bottle jack on. Did the same thing over there, basically using the span of the scaffolding to make roof jacks. Works out really nice. Can't believe how well that turned out. Nobody in the rental station or anywhere had anything that would work, and I called all over. And so we're going to build basically crisscross bracing, tie it down there to the bottom on that wall, come up here, it's going to tie to this wall here, this side, same as on this side here, back over, it's going to tie over here. We're going to have a brace in the middle down, a brace from the middle down, basically in the middle gap, over here in the middle gap, so we'll have several points, make it a lot stronger. Seen a design on Home Depot, that worked out pretty cool. They're gonna price all new rafters and it was gonna cost them over $4,000. We decided to go and use what was here and copy their design and just build it ourselves. Now, from the roof peak down to that wall, that is 20 feet on a 2x6. These are all 2x6s. And this roof has 2 layers of shingles on it and really bad decking. I don't know if you can see that, but right there the decking is literally pulling away from itself. And as we were jacking it, the rafters were pulling away from this board here in several places. So we stopped. We got it pretty good. Got it up quite a ways from where it was. The first video you can kind of see off in the corner the roof fall back down where it was. But I'm really happy with the scaffolding setup. Worked out pretty good. We're going to set up that other section down there behind it, so he'll have something to work along that back wall so we can tie all these in. The only downfall is these boards here are 20 feet, and working around all this bracing that we've got without moving it out of our way, it was quite fun getting these up here. Oh, these 4, we had to take the window screen out and fish them through the window. But let me get on the roof and I'll show you how much we've improved that roof. And I'll be right back. I'll show you here in a second. Alright, I'm up here on the roof now. You can kind of see how wavy this roof is. And if I can get that closer to that string line, you get a better understanding how big of a sag this roof actually has. Now, that string line is actually set up 1.5 inches higher than the ridge cap, and you can see that there's well over 4 to 5 inches of sag in this roof, all the ways down. And this is the side we've jacked up, and that 2x4 is just basically what we were using for a gauge. As we were jacking it up, these shingles were popping loose. Keep in mind it's only 40 degrees out here. This is actually one of the warmer days we've had. But compared to how big of a sag this had in it, I'm quite happy with how much this turned out. Now, this section over here has a big dip in it, so we're gonna have to go underneath and individually push up the rafters one at a time when we're tying the new braces in. But we've gotten this far. If you can see, there's a huge dip right here in the roof, and there's a spot in the roof that the rafters or the decking's completely gone. That's where I showed in the video the felt paper coming through. So there's a real soft spot right there. It's pretty good size. I'd say it's sunk in 4 inches. So she's been collecting water somewhere around this fake chimney. We need to get the rest of that out of here, but we're gonna rafter this whole roof and we're gonna redeck it, refelt it. But like I said, you can see how I've got it set up over there where it's 1.5 inches. I can come over here and look at that now. She's maybe 1/4 of an inch higher than the board. I can't be happier with that. I mean, there's a little bit dip in her, but compared to what I was working with, way better off, way better off. But man, you can really see the dip right here. Just big old droop in her right there. Just 20 foot from wall to peak, no bracing. The whole thing's like that. It's got a wave in it. It's, like I said, it's a roller coaster up here. But in time, we'll get her straightened out. Hopefully we can get her all on film. And thanks for watching.